Ladies and gentlemen, we have given you a moment to recover, sit back, and suck in the atmosphere. But now the reason we're here is to watch the two top ladies at the moment play out the final. One of them will walk off this court as the world champion, and the other, sadly, will be waiting for next year. Now, you know the scene. We have a young lady from Malaysia who has won virtually everything in the game. And we have the world's number 3, but forget records. Forget what she's won. She's playing the final in her town, and she is an Egyptian. Okay, let's welcome the First Lady onto court. I've already told you that she truly is a legend within her own playing career. I think back over the great players like Heather Mackay, Michelle Martin, Susan Devoy, all the greats, Sarah Fitzgerald. She is right up there with the best of all time. Now, ladies and gentlemen, 7 times she's won this title. If she wins tonight, it will be for the 8th time, and it will be a record. So trust me, she'll have a beautiful smile, she'll come on here so ladylike, and then she will fight like you've never seen before. Ladies and gentlemen, we know how to welcome great players on these courts here in Egypt, so prepare to welcome, please, from Malaysia, she's the world's number 1 player. 7 times, ladies and gentlemen, she has been the world champion. Now trying to get her 8th title. Will you please welcome Nicol David? Now, are you ready for this? You may have heard of this lady before. Forget, certainly, what she's won. Forget she's number 3 in the world. Remember 2 things. At this tournament, always the cream comes to the top. And in this case, it's no exception. She deserves the place on this court, and she will be using everything in every fiber of her body to win. She is a natural winner, and she knows she's going to have all of your support. So, ladies and gentlemen, will you please get ready to welcome the young lady who is from Egypt. You remember me saying earlier her name, Raneem Welily. Will you please shake hands? Let's play squash. We have, as you all know, 5 minutes while these 2 ladies knock up, prepare, and get themselves ready. We can't waste those 5 minutes. We have a lot of very special people here. 2 of them I would like to bring out now, if I can. One you've already met. That's Lee Beachell, who is the COO of PSA. And I'd now also like to bring out Tommy Burden, who is the CEO of the ladies' game, the WSA. Please welcome them. Okay, Beach, you've already been speaking, so you're in flow in any case. First of all, a comment from you about what you've seen. You arrived with me at a site. What a shock. Lovely to be back in Egypt again.
Oh yeah, I mean it's absolutely brilliant, and you know Egypt's got a long history of producing squash tournaments like this, and I'd just like to say a huge congratulations to Egypt, and in particular Kareem and Enji, who took this event on very late, and like to a big thank you as well to all the sponsors who's made this happen, because it truly is a magnificent event, and we've still got one huge match to go. So.
Now, Tommy, you're the man who I think put this together. Ex-player, ladies and gentlemen, now living still in Holland and has his own business within the squash world. So nice to see these guys staying in the game. You must feel especially proud of achieving this.
Well, firstly, I would like to say it wasn't me that made this happen, but it's like the people out here. Kareem, like he got his tribute before, but he truly deserves it. So does Enji and the boss Sami. So it's amazing to be here. The venue is fantastic. The squash has been great, and like Lee said, we have one huge match to go.
And finally, Lee, a comment from you, because ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you're aware of this. The men's game, the PSA, and the ladies' game, the WSA, are to join forces as of January of next year. Comment from you, because that's really, really big.
Half time.
Sure, it's going to take the game through to another level.
Yeah, we hope so. It's something that we've been talking about for probably the last 2 years. Tommy's involvement over the last 12 months has been significant in bringing us closer together, and it's been quite a seamless transition, and we're certainly going to be a stronger sport, both commercially and all the different elements. I think as one professional association, we're definitely stronger, and we hope that you know, the athletes, and we know that we've got the best athletes in the world of any sport, and we feel as though you know, this merger will take us one step closer to achieving the ultimate, which is Olympic recognition. And
a final word from you, Tommy. I don't want you to go back to Holland and do your own thing. Please tell me you're staying in the game with the WSA PSA.
I am, yeah, so I'll stay involved, Robert, no worries.
Ladies and gentlemen, two special gentlemen, please give them a very nice round of applause. Cheers, Pete.
Now, this is my day. Welcome to the Wadi Degla Club here in Mardi in Cairo for the Women's World Championship 2014 final between Nicol David, the #1 seed from Malaysia, and the local favourite and very, very big hero for this club, Raneem Welily, the #3 seed. Joining me in the commentary box is husband of Laura Massaro, Danny Massaro. Welcome into the commentary box for tonight's final, Danny.
Thank you, Paul.
So, question we always ask, how do you see it? What do you think is going to happen here?
Well, firstly, the players have been made to wait quite a long time. World Open final preparation is bizarre. The atmosphere is incredible. I've never seen anything like it. When Raneem came on the court, she bounced onto court, full of energy. Listen to the crowd now, I'll shut up.
It's amazing. Absolutely amazing.
So, I suppose if Raneem can use that. Nicol looked a little nervous yesterday at times. Omnea played extremely well. Raneem's been playing well all week, and I think Raneem could do this.
Well, I'm sure that the crowd are obviously going to be willing her on. Well, I don't think I've seen an atmosphere like this. I can't even remember in the last few years an atmosphere as electric as this. It's amazing.
Well, no, I was sat the last two finals, obviously, with Laura as a coach. It all passed me by a little bit, really. It's a very nerve-wracking place to be when you're the coach.
And a husband.
Yeah. But even in Malaysia, where there was 2,000 or 3,000, it wasn't like this. This is a very condensed atmosphere, and it's going to be very, very pro-Egypt. something that's happened all week is when the Egyptians win a rally, it goes through the roof, the volume. When they don't, it's silent.
Well, I'm sure the crowd will hopefully be making lots of noise tonight. There's a few Malaysians in tonight, so the Nicol's got some support in this crowd, although it's predominantly, obviously, the Egyptian crowd shouting very loudly, waving flags for Raneem.
I think for Raneem, the only thing that I'm worried for her about is the fear of actually winning this thing. This is life-changing. I mean, this is the match. It's the biggest. Every kid in any sport grows up and wants to be world champion of their sport. And for Raneem now, it's in touching distance, and she would have been having all those thoughts all day. I saw her at breakfast this morning, and she was on her own, and the day probably has dragged a little.
This is what they're waiting
however
for.
she's handled that, we'll decide how she goes.
I think we'll see in the first few rallies. And Nicol will be nervous as well. She's not the ice maiden. She's got, to back up all these wins she's had over the years. There's a pressure on her as well to actually get her 8. So there's a different sort of pressure.
Last night, Nicol was looking dodgy at 2-1 down, and to me, just put in such a good mental performance under extreme pressure. She's 7 times World Open champion. She's probably the best player that's ever played. So, she's more than capable of winning this 3-0.
Right, here we go. The first point of this Women's World Final.
Ball was down, 1 love.
Crowd weren't sure what happened there, but little trickle boast from Nicol, just clipping the top of the tin. So first point to the Egyptian.
Stop. And out, 1-0.
Both the players settling in.
Pattern of play, Danny. The strengths of Nicol, we know she's physically a fine specimen. She's the Duracell bunny, isn't she? She just keeps going. But
yeah, strengths for Nicol.
2-1.
Volleying.
Backhand.
Yeah.
Straight.
Yeah, she's good on the backhand. Yeah. But volleying and power hitting with purpose. You can feel like you're being pummeled with a hitting, to the back. Mix, but
it's not as cold in here tonight, is it? So
no,
they're not going to struggle to get it out the back corners as much as they had in the last few days.
Stop.
And then you have Raneem's creativity and feel.
And out.
She plays more of an all-court game with different paces, and probably, if she can get it. Omnea did well last night, taking Nicol up to the front of the court, straight. And if she can get that feel going, like that's a classic. Just what I'm talking about.
Great. I mean, that's a great hold and push down the line.
3-2.
It didn't look like much of a shot, but it just had the correct weight on it.
Fantastic shot.
Well, Raneem certainly likes the front left-hand corner. She's got a great volley drop in there, so. Great rally, great pickups. That's a lovely shot by Raneem.
Brilliant shot.
Super shot.
Listen to the crowd. That's what she needs, and she's already got the fist going. She's pumped up here.
I think anyone watching and listening at home, I think they'll know who's won the point just by the sound.
There we go again. The front corners straight in. If she can get that going, it's going to be really difficult for Nicol, this.
Edgy drop from Nicol there, quite high. I think she's feeling the pressure. She's stretching her.
Raneem's playing good here.
Nicol just taking the pressure off herself a little bit of a high lob. Just takes the sting out of the rally.
See Raneem just tapping the service box there. You know, she knows she got away with that. She wasn't happy. So obviously her plan is in at the front, get it right in the back too.
That's uncharacteristic though. We saw it yesterday, a few unforced errors from Nicol. That's not that usually in her game, is it? It's a little bit of pressure forcing the shots.
It can be in a game. I've seen it before. But I have seen her come back, so we don't count her out, but Raneem has made a brilliant start here. The crowd are on her back, everything's great.
Stroke to Nicol, hand out, 3-7.
Nicol needs just to settle herself in here into this match. Don't want to let it run away with you too quickly. That's a great shot by Raneem. She moves into the ball. I said this yesterday. She moves in, she pulls out into your line, and then she hits a fantastic soft drop.
There we go.
Is that unbelievable touch by Raneem. Quick to the front, change the direction. Even Nicol, who moves so well and changed direction, she couldn't read that so well. Great, gives her a 9-3 advantage in this first game. Really edgy drop by Nicol there. She's under a lot of pressure here, Nicol. She wants to stay in this first game. Yeah, Nicol got away with that.
And out, 4-9.
I actually think the court temperature has just dropped a little, and it's going to be a bit about target hitting for a while here. We're going to have to readjust, make sure that ball gets in, because anything in the middle,
Yes, left.
you know, you're going to be running after it, scurrying into the corners. Crucial, you're the one that gets the ball to target.
And at the moment, Raneem's the one that's doing
Definitely.
that. That's a great get by both players. Oh,
that's what I mean. The ball's gone cold.
Good.
No, that was great front court work by both players. Great hands.
5-9.
You're going to get a few rallies like that. It's going to be a little bit scrappy as this temperature's just dropped in here.
You can just feel the wind getting up, actually.
Yes.
It's been a lovely day in here in Cairo. It's much warmer than the rest of the days. So again, a ball squeezed by Raneem onto that front left-hand corner.
Now, 10
Caused the mistake. So here we have 5 game balls for a 1-love lead.
Shot. That's good.
And there,
Game to
I think we know who won that game.
5. Welily lead 1 game to love.
so as we can see, that first game, 11-5 to Raneem Welily. 9 minutes of intense squash by Raneem. Whoa, that took our breath away, Danny.
Well, it was a great start. Nicol tried to get back in, but you know, like I said, Raneem just with a touch play, and the crowd, this situation really suits her. She's not nervous. She's come out. She's played fantastic. She's moving well. I don't see why she can't go on and just win this.
It's not easy looking at that world trophy. We can see sitting in that back right-hand corner. I mean, that must be in the. A player in there has a little glance.
Yeah,
it's got to be in the back of their mind.
It's strange looking at it. Yeah, it's been in our house that for a few months. But that's the whole part of it. This is it. You know, nobody says to you, you know, oh, by the way, you just won the World Open. You have to go and deal with knowing that is on the line. It's all part of it. You know, and that's why, you know, some people have said to me sometimes, oh, you win another tournament, all the same players were in it. You know, that what's wrong with winning that tournament. But with the World Open, you know it's the World Championships.
Raneem first back on court. We can hear that.
15 seconds.
You know, and that brings a pressure. But I'm so impressed with Raneem so far. In fact, I've been impressed with her all week. I think she's really matured. And her squash is good enough to be world champion. But Nicol, she is a fighter. She will have a plan. She's got a great coach. They'll come back on with something now. Let's see what she can do.
She's got a whole team here. She's got a physio in Ronald Favell, who works for Malaysian Squash. She's got Frank from Holland, her psychologist.
Yeah.
So her support staff is immense.
Time.
But at the end of the day, Danny, when you close that door, it's down to you.
Complete.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. It's 95% the player. Always will be.
So Raneem, ball in hand, 1-love up. 2 more games away from her first world title. And Nicol, she's going to take her 8th. She's got a little bit of work to do here.
There we go, that's a good shot again.
She's moving around so well. I think Raneem read a better quality ball from Nicol then, and it popped out.
Yeah, these things happen. But you heard the crowd reaction there. That's where the crowd can go against you sometimes. A few nervous shots, it can go the other way. So this is quite important that Raneem stays solid now. That's good.
If the court's getting cold, these back corners are going to be crucial, absolutely crucial to how this going.
That was a superb rally for many reasons.
Little fist pump there from Raneem. Minor fist pump, but she knows she's playing well.
She stayed calm in that rally. Went hit with different pace, hit with height, puts a short ball in, and that's all-round squash.
She's bossing the game at the moment. As we've seen, Nicol's strong, things change.
Up.
That's going to be a characteristic thing. If Raneem can hit those back corners and Nicol has to boast out of there, then very dangerous Raneem at the front. Not really where you want to put her.
Yes, led. 2-1.
She'll hit a few of those though. She takes the margins, doesn't she? So she'll go for hopefully a higher ratio up than down, but she will continue to go for those.
That's the shot I like that she's playing, that lob.
Oh, top spin drop from half court ball. That was great.
And now,
but Paul, it was the lob to the back, the pace of shot to the back that kind of created the opening. And that's where I think Raneem's developed. And if she can get Nicol back there, the front court game's always going to be okay.
Well, we said earlier the strength of Nicol is her volleys. If you're taking the volley away from her, she's got less in her armoury. So if we get the ball over in the back corners, Raneem will be in. That was outrageous by Raneem. Used all her wrist to play that ball cross court into the front left. That was set up by that shot. That was an incredible shot.
فضلكم يا جماعه شجعوا لما اللاعب يقف حد يسقف في نص الريال لو سمحت 4-2.
Again, she's using that lob.
Brilliant.
What? That's that lob again. It just puts her under so much pressure because she can't get out of there. What I'm liking, what I'm seeing here is Raneem, she's using every part of the court. She's keeping Nicol off the tee, and she's building in confidence as we're going up, point by point. Oh, she did it again. That was incredible. Same again.
There's a match coming to mind for me. 2007 British Open final. Rachel Grinham actually beat Nicol doing the same thing.
Using all the different holds, flicks, touches.
And it's quite ironic that in a way Rachel, Nicol, Laura, they're the only three on tour that has a world championship. Now maybe Raneem's about to join them.
Still got some way to go. She's 6-2 up in this second game with one already to her.
That's brilliant.
Well, so far, I don't think I've seen Nicol being dismantled as much. Can you recently remember that?
No, that's what I mean. It was just the. It was just that British Open final.
Now 3-6.
It can change quickly though, Paul.
Yeah, it's 3 points. That's not much.
Yes, led.
There's a physical element that could come in, you know, if
And a
Nicol
mental
can keep
pressure
hanging in.
and a pressure element for
All
Raneem.
sorts.
It's gonna build. The pressure will build. There's suddenly an expectation that Raneem will find that she might be able to do it, and that's a pressure.
That's good length from Nicol. Oh, a little bit of luck.
Just managed to scrape it off the wall.
4-6.
So she brings it back now to just 2 points the difference.
I don't think Nicol's played well yet. You know, how's Raneem going to respond when she gets her own rhythm going? She's hitting that a little bit harder there.
Nicol cannot afford to be 2-love down. Not if Raneem continues to play this way.
That's a shot.
Yeah.
Ollie.
She's putting ridiculous pressure on Nicol. See Nicol trying to hit it hard. That's a great length. Fantastic cross-court ball. Played the straight, drew her in, and then
And now
put her right away
7-4.
across the court. Thought Nicol had steadied the ship a little bit, but that's a yes lap.
Stroke to David,
Ooh,
and
room to
down
play that.
5-7.
Again, she used that little flick cross court, but Nicol got a bit wise to that one.
Yeah, Nicole's not daft. She's going to adjust.
Well, if you've been at the top of the game for as long as Nicol has, 8 years, you've learned a lot. Your database is enormous.
Stroke to David, 6-7.
To me, at the moment, the pace of the match has just gone up. There's a few more volleys going in.
And Nicol has been hitting it a little bit harder.
Yeah, the ball possibly up in temperature slightly with the hitting. So physically, for Raneem now, their heart rate could be slightly higher. Decision making gets a little bit stressed when that happens.
Yeah, Nicol's just starting to turn the screw a little bit. So now we're back on parity, 7-all. So we were 5-2, now 7-all. Complexion of the game is completely different.
There we go. I think the physicality is, what happens is
8-7
with Raneem, when she slightly gets tired, that
Shot
is where
choice and
the
the shot
brain
choice goes.
Yeah, her brain starts to go in and out. But what we've seen a lot this week is that it's always pretty much been in. she used to be in and out so much, but now she's consistent. But we'll just see how she goes here.
She's not stretching Nicol so much in these last few rallies. A few unforced errors. Difficult movement for her there.
There we go. Raneem needs to just get back to those lobs, just needs to plop it in the back. She needs to take the heat out of the ball
9-7.
because Nicol gets on a march and it's hard to stop her.
So we've gone from 5-2 now to 9-7. Nicol taking a 2-point lead to bring her back level.
Wow.
Oh, she read that well.
Wow.
Because Nicol had read that ball already.
Big rally that. Big rally. Big decision. Good guess. Or
And
some
now
people call it anticipation.
8-9.
The crowd
Yes, let 8-9.
back up. This is really exciting.
They've been quiet for a few rallies, haven't they? Still Nicol ahead though.
Good volley.
Again,
That's
she loves that shot.
That's good.
Oh, the 10. Right shot. Just not executed as well as she'd like it to have done.
10-8.
So now we have 2 game balls for Nicol David to level up at 1-all.
Fantastic from Nicol.
Stroke to David.
Fantastic
Game
from
David,
Nicol.
11-8. Games are 1-0.
So as Nicol leaves the court on the right, Raneem on the left. Seeing there that Nicol managed to gain that game back 11-8. So there we are at 1-all after an enthralling 23 minutes of squash.
I have to say there, I'm so impressed with Nicol. Normally you know, when you're coaching against her and you get biased with your own player, but watching it a bit more neutrally now, when we were talking about Raneem a lot there, I mean, she's just turned that around from major pressure. The crowd, Raneem playing so good, and she's won the game 11-8. I mean, she's phenomenal.
Absolutely. I mean, 5-2, Raneem was playing with her.
Yeah.
And now she's 11-8. She's back in the game. Raneem's now under a lot more pressure, and Nicol started to roll.
Yeah, it's champion stuff, really. It's proper champion stuff. I think people can, you know, you can learn a lot. I think I see a lot of the girls on tour, and I think they're the things sometimes you actually can't see. You see the shots, you see things, but you know, the psychology of Nicol there, it's you know, every rally is almost like a new match. She refocuses, she pressures, and then one little drop from the other opponent and she's through. And you know, talking to players who've played her and things, that's what you're getting. You know, it's like a Djokovic thing in tennis.
It's momentum. It's momentum.
And
15
you know,
seconds.
I really like this because it's so well balanced. Raneem, you know, had all the great start and the crowd, and she was playing superb, but Nicol's come back, so I was hoping for a classic final, and I hope it can be now.
Well, it's been good so far.
It really has. Like I said as well, fitness could come into this. If, you know, depending on how fresh they both are. If you look at Nicol there, how strong she looks in her physique.
She had a tough game yesterday, though. That was, for her, it was quite tough.
Definitely.
So she is fit, but
Well,
it was still a tough game yesterday.
This is the final of the world.
You lift your game.
You're going to run forever. Last year's final was 11-9 in the fifth, so you know, I hope we get something similar.
You were quite nervous through that, though, weren't you?
I think I'd gone numb.
Did you lose your hair? Lose your hair?
I had already gone many years ago, Paul.
So we're all square. 1-1 level. That's a superb drop behind Nicol. The crowd not very loud, but that was a great shot.
If Raneem would have hit that shot,
That would have gone,
you know,
raised the roof.
It would.
She's looking for a volley again. Nicol's strengths.
Yes, leg.
This is what I meant earlier about those lobs. You know,
Got to get it in behind.
yeah, they look easy to play lob shots, but they're not. They take a lot of strength and balance. So what you tend to do is just hit the ball when you get a little bit tired. So, you know, if Raneem got the strength, she can just get back to that. There, she could have put a lob up there, but you just don't know how the legs are.
Too long.
She has to find those back corners. There's no option.
Well, you won't get past Nicol too easily across the middle.
There again, half court. It's just, you just can't do it.
Bit of a body language there. Raneem, doesn't look. You look at her on the screen. She doesn't look too happy. She's just finding it a bit difficult now. It seemed easy at the beginning, but you're fighting for a world championship here. You're not going to give in, are you?
Better. Better.
That's a great little
Better.
drop. Nicol still stretching to try and get it, but just too good.
And out. 1-3.
So she stopped the rot in this game. Oh, that's a great short kill by Raneem. Nicol leaving the ball a bit short on the forehand side. Raneem, short back lift. Wallop. Front nick. This game's a little bit different to the other two. There's a little bit more power play in here. Hitting the ball a bit harder, both of them. It's a little bit like the first, actually, the first few points of the first game. Gone back to a very sort of traditional game at the moment.
I think both players leaving the ball in the middle.
That's a great get from Nicol. That was really tight on that front side wall.
Stroke to Welily.
Yeah, it's a stroke. Ball popped out from that left nick, straight across in front of Raneem.
3-all.
Referees had not much choice there. Nicol's turn to guess.
Ball was down. 4-3.
Some great athleticism shown by these ladies.
That ball isn't getting through, so whether it's died off or it's gone cold again.
I think the ball does
Just
go a bit
not
dead
fine.
on here. It's not getting that length, is it? And they're trying to hit it harder. You can see them trying to actually hit through that ball. That's a lovely faded drop there.
I think this is why there's a little lull in play and points back and forth. Just not one person dominating.
4-all.
Because they're both hitting the ball short, really, for service box areas.
And they're trying to hit it hard as well, and it's
Well,
still not really working.
Perhaps they need to use some height. That's got better. There she gets the front.
Ooh, that was a bit high, and a bit high again.
Great shot.
It's a great stretch by Nicol. Oh, she got that back. Oh, little fist pump again. She's back in the fist pump land.
She doesn't half make it look easy on those shots.
Hand out.
A little bit of Tim Henman for those British people listening, with the little fist pump.
Oh, I don't know.
Little clenched hand.
What was it?
It was little clenched hands. So not overly enthusiastic fist pump. Not yet, anyway. That's a great shot. She's got great hands from the back there.
Well, looked a little tired there.
6-4.
Scrapping around a bit here. She's a bit tired herself.
Yes, Lit. It's not ready. 6-4.
This is a bit of a seesaw game, this. This is a bit... It's been a strange game, this one, a little bit. We've had some traditional play, some just hitting, like a practice match. Oh, she set that up with like a Bose nick, which is
Brilliant.
one of her trademarks. She can hit those Bose nicks. So she's taken a 7-4 lead now. She started that lob again. It just didn't quite go in. This is a great rally. It's great movement by both these players.
Raneem's picking up here. This will be massive if she wins this rally.
A bit higher that shot. She's going to get that.
I think she's going to win it.
She's using
Great
that lob
lob.
again. That's a great shot. Nicol picks it up. Oh,
What a rally!
oh that was
What a rally.
everywhere.
See the crowd. The crowd are quiet there, so it doesn't feel too exciting.
But that was a superb rally.
They were both everywhere there, not giving an inch.
hushed silence in the crowd at the moment.
Oh, Nicol's coming back.
6.
It's physically tough. Look at Raneem's shoulders there. She's breathing. It's easy with worse that Paul, but it isn't on there.
That's a little bit extra, a little bit more in that shot.
Fist pump from Raneem. Can she get some energy up? She's going to need it.
Back corner again. She's hitting those back corners. Oh, it's a great shot.
Brilliant shot. She's rolled that Nick.
Pressure on to get that ball in there.
Great camera angle there. She forced Raneem to chip it out, and bread and butter that shot for Nicol. She loves that shot.
She's still down by a point though.
It's a good lob. It's a good lob.
That's a really
Could be a
probably a stroke.
Yes, let.
Oh,
No video review here.
I wouldn't have been happy with that.
7, 8.
We've got the 3 referee system, so at least 2 of them must have agreed.
No, I wouldn't have been happy with that. There's been a lot of no-lets this week. But they've not been scared to give strokes. That was a bit soft, I thought, giving a let.
Some hard hitting going on there. And that ball was down, it clipped the tin.
Again there, Nicol's cross court. I mean, she got into it, but he went hard
9,
court.
7.
Big point now.
9-7.
She gets a game ball. She can.
So now
Excellent service.
we have 3 game balls
10,
for Raneem
7.
to
Game
go
ball.
into a 2-1 lead here at the Wadi Degla Club.
Ooh. Oh, it's a great serve again. Just
Game
stayed in.
11,
We
7.
can hear by the crowd
2 games, 2-1.
waving flags.
Listen to that.
So, confirmation of what we just seen. Raneem takes that game 11-7, and now she leads 2 games to 1. 36 minutes of exquisite World Championship squash here on Squash TV.
لو سمحت لسه لو سمحت لسه الماتش ما خلص لو سمحت Thank you.
So everybody watching around the world at this World Championships, you weren't seeing things, but they had prematurely brought on the presentation
15
tables,
seconds.
and there we're only at 2-1. So hopefully they're not too premature. We've still got games in here, so we don't want the tables on yet, certainly.
We don't. This is important now for Raneem, obviously. But what I mean by that is she doesn't want to go 3-4-0 down here by overthinking things.
Well, seeing that as well puts that puts a.
She's got no. I don't think that will bother them, to be honest. I think it's just about her focus, sticking to what she's doing well, and real belief, because Nicol is going to respond.
Well, there's no doubt. She's not going to give up. You know, the chance of this 8th title easily.
That's big. That's a great
First
start.
point on the board. That's psychological.
Yes.
String's gone.
Oh, if Raneem could get a few points clear here, get a good cushion, could settle her.
Where's your money going? Got any money? I've got none left.
Got a couple,
couple of Egyptian pounds
left.
left.
Yeah. I'll put them on Raneem.
I'll go along with you. I think
there's a few things happened this week. She was hit on the head in the first round. She nearly twisted her ankle in the second round. She was, you know, a tough opponent in a teammate, no Tayeb, which was a scrappy game in the quarters. She's just, it's her club. It's just, could be her week. It just,
we're not there yet.
Works like that sometimes. Great shot. Ooh.
Oh, clip top of the tin. Tried a little bit too hard there.
That's a bit unfair there, Paul, because she just took the other ball in nice, and.
But she want to force it a little bit. She'll be getting excited.
Yeah, possibly.
You know, Nicol can't afford to be excited. She's got to be workmanlike. She's got to start playing her lines. There's a little blow there from Raneem. I don't think that was tiredness. I think that's anticipation. Can't get this ball past the short line very easily.
She doesn't want to volley straight there, does she,
No.
Nicol? She always goes back cross court.
Which actually is Raneem's strongest side.
Awesome.
Oh,
what a shot.
That was a power shot.
Fantastic.
And now 2-all.
I love the way she clenches her fist when she's got that winner.
Seems an amazing statistic that she's played in so many World Opens,
Good rally.
World Championships, same as Nicol, and this is the first time she's been in the final.
Wow. Shot.
Up.
She stepped it up here. She stepped it up.
4-2. Feels like a wave building here behind us.
Yeah.
A wave of anticipation.
I like the way Raneem's moving at the moment. She's just walking out. She looks relaxed when she has to be.
She's
Oh,
that's an edgy shot there from
almost,
Nicol.
It's like, go on, Nicol, lose it. I'm not going away. She's just calmed down there in the movement of shots. And this is when she plays brilliant. Great shot.
Oh, it's great pressure from Raneem.
He's coming.
6-2. She is pushing out a lead here.
6-2.
How is Nicol going to respond to this?
Wow.
The potential of her 8th World Championship disappearing before her eyes. And Raneem's first.
Good shot. Good shot. And a
little
come on
call.
from Nicol.
Now
She's going to wake up.
Oh, we're on the edge of our seats here.
Great shot. doesn't need to force this, Raneem. She's good.
She's hitting corners.
Good rally this.
She's putting a lot of pressure on. Maybe the wrong shot. That was on the wrong shot.
She doesn't need to panic though, Raneem there. She played that rally well. Nicol had to play a good shot to win.
It's tight.
Big for momentum this point.
Oh, top of the tin again. So, what looked comfortable looks slightly less comfortable now at 5-6.
I feel that was a big rally. Keeps the momentum going for Nicol.
Nicol scrapes that one out. She nearly got that. So now, what seemed like a steam train has now come to a halt in the platform. We've now got 6-all. And you feel this game has gone towards Nicol now.
Oh, it's on a knife edge. I'm nervous watching here.
I don't know.
Not as nervous as last year, but I'm nervous.
That was a great length by Raneem.
Shot.
Oh,
Shot.
that was superb by Raneem.
That's a bit more positive.
The fist pump out again. We know when she loves the shot. She stopped the rock. She stopped the rock.
Yes, that's the point, Paul. She stopped the rock. Big point.
And with a shot, a fantastic shot.
Yep.
Not an unforced error by Nicol, a shot winner.
Whoa.
So she pulls out. A slender, very slender 1 point lead. She won't want to go to a fifth.
Good length. It's good length again. Finding the back corners, both of them. This is good squash again. She's really good.
Again,
Shot.
that's a great shot by Nicol.
Oh.
Great hitting, great retrieval by Raneem. No volley opportunities, the ball's staying away from the middle. It's a bit loose by Raneem, recovered. Oh. That's a great lob by Nicol. This is a great rally. That's
What a
great
rally!
shot! Oh,
What a hold!
Raneem hits a straight drive into the back corner.
She was patient. She was lifting.
6.
She was doing what she was doing at the start of the match. So hard to do at this critical moment.
3 more points is all she needs to take her first.
Length
world
again,
champ.
that's good.
9-6.
Tom, has Nicol got anything left? She must have something.
9-6.
This crowd are gonna go bananas.
Photographers at the front of building, adding 1 a point.
Shot.
Oh.
Oh. Yes, Nicol, she looks like her legs have gone there.
Here we have
4 match balls.
4 match balls.
Everybody's excited round us here, Paul.
Let's
You can't watch.
Take our breath.
This is massive. She's dreamed of this all of her life in her own club.
Oh, she takes a
Can
little
you
breather.
imagine?
Oh. Deep
In her
breath.
own club.
Deep breath by us. Here we go. Could this be it?
Go on.
Could this be her first World Championship? 4 match balls. Nicol's not going to give it away that easily, I'm sure.
Shot.
Oh, just clipped the
played the
top
rally
of
well.
the tin.
Played the rally well. She's got 4. Doesn't need to panic.
17.
She won't panic. She's got belief, I can tell.
Cross-court Nick finish. How would that go down?
Shot.
Oh, great retrieval by Nicol. Keep her in there. Full stretch.
Great length. That's what she needs to do. Find them back corners. With that.
Stretched by Nicol.
Good volley.
In the nick.
Oh,
Oh,
overhit.
oh. Nick. Not quite getting the shots. Oh, Nicol, a match ball!
Unbelievable.
Cross-court Nick, winner. How do you do that? Match
Raneem's
balls down.
smiling. Raneem's smiling. I like the reaction. She's sucking the air in.
Still 2 match balls, 2 championship balls, 2 world championship balls.
Every credit to Nicol. She was in the split position at one point there. That's
Down. 9-10.
She can do this.
9-10 match ball.
Oh, the crowd's getting nervous. We're getting nervous.
She can do this still. She can do this.
Big hit from there from Raneem. Hitting the ball with a bit more.
Oh, dear me.
Another 10. 10-all, little smile on her face. I'm not sure that's a grimace or a smile.
Great reaction from the crowd. Come on. I mean, Nicol's such a champion, but you've got to feel for Raneem.
New 10-all, clear to win by 2 points.
So Nicol. She seems the calm one on here. Certainly seems calmer than us. I think the crowd were willing her to get it. I heard someone say, "Get it." I think Raneem's arm's gone a little bit stiff. I think she's finding this tough. It's a big mental pressure.
Playing well, I think, here.
Oh, she'll rue the day if she loses this match. All those match balls.
Come on, Paul, stay positive.
So now
You have to give
Nicol
it.
has her first game ball.
Unbelievable. 5 points in a row from Nicol David. This is incredible.
Oh, this is what champions are made of, though. He doesn't want to go for a fifth.
It's a good shot. That's a good shot.
Ah!
That was a good shot.
That was a great one. Fist pump from Raneem. First point for 6 points. Oh, Danny, this is immense squash.
It's like the men's final
And
all over
now
again.
11-all.
Rami had 5 match balls, didn't he, and won.
11-all.
Oh,
Oh, tight by Nicol.
oh, that's loose.
Yes, let.
Into
11-all.
there.
Let's have a little
That was
breather.
a wise
breather.
Shot.
You can hear the physical effort from Nicol there.
Oh, that's a great shot
it's a
from
clever
Nicol.
shot. Where everyone else would have played a cross-court Nick, she played a little soft fade.
The front court game hasn't been a natural strength, but so to play that.
At that point in the match.
What's
So
going to
she
happen here? What's going to happen here?
12-11. Nicol's game ball.
Oh, Nicol's gone a bit erratic here.
She's fighting for this game. And he's not hitting her marks now.
That's a back, that's good length.
That is a brave shot. After what she's gone through, she still puts it in there. 12 all.
Wow.
Whew. A lot of pressure there, puts that ball in the front corner.
Shot. It's good length. It's good lift.
It's a good shot over the top.
This is great squash at such an important time. Raneem's playing well again. She's forgot about those match balls.
She wants another one.
It's loose. Nicol must be getting tired. She's doing a lot of work.
Oh,
Raneem.
top of the tin.
You can't blame her, really. It was a tough rally.
13-12.
So, another game ball for Nicol David, the number 1 seed. It's hushed silence now.
Oh, she had it there. She just can't. Shot. Great squash. She's brilliant.
She put her under pressure.
Oh! That was unbelievable from Nicol David.
To David 14-12. Games are 2-all.
I actually can't believe that.
So, 2-all. World Championship final. 17-minute game to Nicol David, 14-12.
This. Fifteen seconds.
Well, Danny, we just had a water break, a breather.
Time.
I can't remember what I was saying at the end of that game. Sorry for all the people listening in, watching.
We can show our excitement. It's not false. It's absolutely breathtaking stuff. We're sitting ringside, courtside.
One of the hardest things there would have been whoever was with Raneem.
To get her up for this game. To forget about what could have been. It's what's going to be.
Definitely.
And the temperature's dropped again. We can feel it here, can't we?
I don't know whether it's because it's cold or I'm a bit nervous. I'm shaking a bit.
I'm shaking as well.
I think it's a bit of both.
I don't know, it's nervous anticipation. This is amazing.
It's the atmosphere really in the building that's what's making it as well. It's so unique atmosphere.
So, here we go. 2-all, World Championship Final, 2014. Here in the grounds of the Wadi Degla Club in the Mahdi district of Cairo. one champion of 7 times, one player who'd love to be a champion the first time, battling out to take this title. And we've been...
I still think Raneem's going to win. Don't know why, I just so I can't expand. Come on, Raneem, get up there.
Well, we'll know. We've got one game left to find out.
Good shot. That's good.
She needed that point. She needed it desperately just to settle herself.
Well, Nicol did a real lot of work in that last game. If she can make this hard, Nicol could, you know, get tired.
Stroke to David.
Come
Out 1-0.
It's going to be close, Paul.
It's going to go near, I think, to the wire. Oh, that's a loose return, really, straight onto Nicol's racket.
2-1.
He doesn't want to let Nicol get into that fast rhythm. So run into the service boxes.
That was a clever shot from Nicol. She's doing the court sprints.
Shot.
That's a great stretch from Nicol.
That's a good shot too.
She's covering everything.
Positive.
And that's a great fist pump by Raneem. She's getting herself up for this.
2-0.
She made Nicol go again there. That's the level she has to actually play at, Paul. Shot.
She's making her stretch. But she's got to make it pay. That was up.
Good again.
She's got a roll. She's on a roll.
3-2.
Can she keep it going?
Stroke.
Stroke to David. And
Come out into the middle, it is.
Doesn't allow her to play the shot. It's as much as she doesn't want it to be a stroke. She doesn't want to give. She wants Nicol to earn these points if she's going to get any, not to be given them.
Well,
That's a
good.
clever shot by Nicol.
This is the problem. If Raneem can't play at that level, I think Nicol's now in this mode where she's happy to push through. This is where I said the physicality might come in. Thought that was down, it was.
She called it.
Very, very honest, Raneem, always has been.
5-3.
And Omnea stand out for that above all others.
She's going to be things in her head. I'm sure things going around in her head at the moment. She's just got to focus on the job in hand. Because Nicol's going to keep coming and coming and coming.
Oh, that's a lovely shot from Nicol. That's a touch. She's brought that into a game recently.
Body language.
6-3.
She's lengthening the court a bit, Nicol.
She's got a 3-point lead here in a very, very tough match.
That's down. That could be a big
And
moment.
4-6.
4-6.
7-3, but it's 6-4. From that error. Let's give a bit of optimism to Raneem. It's good lend.
That's a great
There.
touch. That's a great
Did you see
hand
how
by
cold
Nicol.
the
That
ball-
ball never coming back out.
And now 7-4.
Liz Irving in the background with a psychologist, smiling for the first time. I must say she's kept incredibly calm.
She's been here quite a few times before. Oh, it's a great little bow spine. She's bouncing.
8-4.
It's 8-4 now. Critical times.
This
Raneem has to respond.
Stop. Thank you.
She cannot afford to sulk. She has to find something from within, some inspiration. That'll help. A great backhand drop shot.
5-8. 5-8.
The strings have gone, I think.
You hear it. She's got to play now.
I think that's a stroke.
Stroke to David.
She's read that. She's read that.
Yeah.
Raneem, look at Nicol. She's so good mentally.
She's amazing.
Keeping the hitting going, keeping the focus, not wandering with the mind, just hitting the ball like she does every single day, a familiar pattern. She's trying not to think of that's her experience. Raneem's probably thinking more of the occasion. Nicol more about the process. I'm sure she's nervous as well. I'm not saying it's easy.
But she's been there. She's been there a lot. Raneem's not been here.
That's good length.
This feels that Raneem's just going through the motions at the moment.
Oh,
and
this is it. It's 10-5.
We see
championship
now
point for Nicol.
10-5.
This is amazing if she wins this for her. It's positive from Raneem.
This is for her 8th world title.
Get it? Well done.
And there she's got it!
Word. Unbelievable!
Come back from that.
Every credit to Nicol. I feel so sorry for Raneem.
All those match balls, but let's not take it away from Nicol David, the 2014 Wadi Degla World Champion here in Cairo. Overcome with emotion. That was an unbelievable match. And there, the confirmation of the score. Nicol David, world champion, winning 3 games to 2 in 66 minutes. 5-11, 11-8, 7-11, 14-12, 11-5.
Now, the ladies who play this game at the very top level. We'd like to bring on, if we can, first of all, to receive bronze medals. We would like to welcome, first of all, losing semi-finalists, Alison Water and Omnia Abdelkawi. Okay, Alison. The presentation of bronze medals will be made by the Vice President of the World Squash Federation, Mensch Mohammed El Manshawi. Ladies. Girls, please stay on the court, okay? Now get ready, because we're bringing on the runner-up. One day she will raise that trophy. She came so close. Please welcome Raneem El Welily. I know that all of Egypt suffers and cries at the moment for this young lady. But we are sports people, and we respect champions, especially those who are as dignified as the champion today. Ladies and gentlemen, please remember, not 7, 8 times she has won this trophy. That is a record. Your champion, Nicol David. Okay, can we start with the presentation of the silver medal by Mohammed Al-Menshawi? And the gold medal to the champion, Nicol Damon. Ladies and gentlemen, obviously she is distraught at the moment, but when she looks back on this tournament, she will take so much from it. And I'm sure all of you will lift her in the days to come, because surely one day that trophy will be above her head. Ladies and gentlemen, I should like to ask, if I can, to ask Mr. Assam Khalifa present the award, the trophy, to the runner-up. And ladies and gentlemen, what a special lady. Now, Nicol, you've got the worst job of the lot. You've got the joy of winning, but you also have to represent all the ladies on the WSA Tour. You've done this with me dozens of times. I know you'll do it beautifully. Ladies and gentlemen, representing all the girls on the tour before she receives her trophies, Nicol David.
Thank you very much. It's just such a pleasure to play in Egypt with such an amazing crowd here today. Obviously, this wouldn't have happened without Wadi Degla for just coming in so strongly to host this World Championships in a short period of time, and to Karim Darwish and Angie for just working so hard to make this happen, and everyone around, the sponsors, everybody have put so much work to make this such a dream tournament for us to play. With Raneem having her home courts, it was just for me, it's a real honor to play here today. Yeah, I would like to also thank my team. Liz has been working with me for nearly 12 years now, and is yeah, and she doesn't give up on me. So I didn't want to give up today, and I just kept fighting all the way, and and also my full team with Ronald and Frank and Maurice, everyone that has supported me, Malaysian Sports Council, who have been supporting my career all through my whole career. And yes, sorry, but today is also a special day. It's my parents' anniversary. This goes out to my parents back in Penang at home. Their hearts are still racing after I spoke to them earlier. But I just have to say, Raneem, like, you are a true contender, and I can't. I just have to just keep watching out for you. And I mean, I just need. It's just been such a pleasure to play you. You are such a humble and honest player, and and you're just great for Egypt and such a role model to all the juniors here and to all the players here today. All the WSA players would like to thank everyone for coming here. You all welcomed us so well, and we hope we gave you a great show. So thank you so much, and see you all next time.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got something wrong there. She ended up with a microphone and I ended up with a racket. Let's swap back. Nicol, would you please make the presentation to Wadi Degla of your racket, the championship racket, and it will be received by Mr. Magid Helmi. Now, one presentation deserves another one. So can I now reverse the order and ask Mr. Magid Helmi to present the Wadi Degla trophy to the champion. Take it back up there. And now, you know that this is coming to the end. Ladies and gentlemen, it's her moment. What a special moment. Remember, all of those victories, all of the time she's been on this tour, the way she has represented not only the game but the WSA has been nothing short of magnificent. She is a great athlete. She is a wonderful ambassador. Ladies and gentlemen, she's the 2014 Wadi Degla World Champion. First of all, can we ask you to receive your trophy from the Minister of Sport? Do it? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I only came in at the latter end of the tournament. I have to say, what I saw was magic. That's what we produce, is magic. These girls do it with rackets, and they do it so well. I hope that you've enjoyed all that you've seen this week. I hope that you will return the next time we're all here in this beautiful town, in this beautiful country. Until we do see you next time, ladies and gentlemen, please stay safe, and we'll see you the next time. May God bless you. Bye-bye.